Kitchen secrets unveiled. I walked into my kitchen late one night and saw my wife pressed up against my brother, their hands all over each other, mouths locked like they'd been starving for years. They didn't even notice me at first. I just stood there, silent, heart pounding so loud I could barely hear them whispering. When my brother finally glanced up and saw me, his eyes went wide, like a kid caught stealing, except this was so much worse. I didn't say a word. I just turned around and walked out, locking myself in the bathroom until the house felt empty again. Instead of confronting them, I sent a text to my brother's wife, inviting her over for dinner the next evening. I made her favorite pasta and poured her a glass of wine, acting like nothing was wrong, like everything was normal. My wife sat across from me, barely able to meet my eyes, and my brother's wife laughed at some joke I barely heard. I watched their every move, waiting for someone to crack, hoping for a sign that I wasn't the only one drowning in this mess. After dinner, I pulled my wife's lover's wife aside and asked her, gently, if she ever worried about her husband cheating. She laughed it off at first, but then her face changed, like some old suspicion had just come back to life. We stood in the hallway, silent, listening to our spouses in the next room, my wife and her husband, both pretending nothing had happened, both so careful not to look at each other. I realized then I didn't want revenge. I didn't want some explosive confrontation or dramatic reveal. I wanted someone else to feel what I felt, to stand in the middle of their own kitchen and realize the person they loved was a stranger. I let her go home, and when my wife asked if everything was okay, I just said, for now. Because maybe I wasn't ready to lose her, and maybe that was the biggest betrayal of all.